Hey, it's time to go Arc 11 with my Halloween special. I'll be wonder trading away a box full of 4 to 5 IV Impish, well, almost all Impish, Pumpkaboos, supersized, and I have my friend Liz on again. If you watched the Trico video, which I doubt you did because that got like 13 views.
Hey everybody.
So this one is level 26 because it's the one I used to breed all the others. And I tried naming all of them Happy Halloween, but I gave up after 10 because it got really annoying nicknaming 30 things the exact same thing. Trade partner is from Germany.
Maybe this time the Pokemon you get will have a funny nickname.
Hopefully. It's a Cleffa named just Cleffa. Wah, wah, wah. First, I should just go and change the screen brightness because that was way too blurry. I mean, glary. Next, this one is Lonely, which isn't the best nature, but is decent, so I just kept a couple of non-impish ones that still had decent natures. But all of them are still 4 to 5 IV and supersized. Someone from Quebec.
The Klefki you sent me just grew to level 60.
Yeah, I gave Liz a few Pokemon to train up since she's starting to have a competitive team. One of them was a Klefki named Tattle. After the fairy from, what was that, from Majora's Mask? Magikarp. I got a Magikarp. French Magikarp. Named Lavia. That's clearly a nickname and not just the French name because it's in all caps, but not funny, so not making this worth it.
For anybody watching this that watched the Wonder Trade Trico video, yes, I did beat Bravely Default. It was an amazing game. If you haven't played Bravely Default, I highly suggest that you go and play it because it is an amazing game.
She's heavily biased because she has a crush on Revo, the guy who composed the music for Bravely Default and did the Attack on Titan openings.
Thank you for saying that, Tommy.
Got a Spinda.
But yes, it is true. Revo is one of my celebrity crushes.
It's not like many people are going to be watching this video anyway. The last one only got 13 views, as I mentioned before.
Yeah, well.
And not all of those views may have even been people who watched the entire video, so. A Bagon. Does it has name? No, it does not. Just a Bagon. And absolutely nothing special about it. Actually, no, Double Edge might be a egg move. I don't know, but either way, it's still terrible nature.
Now Ryan is on level 60. Ryan is the name of my Umbreon.
I always thought it was pronounced Rain.
No, it's Ryan.
And that is
Shannon Conroy got me into Xenoblade. I love Xenoblade.
Okay, now this is funny. The last trade I got was a Bagon, and this guy, his PSS message says, trade level 1 Bagon. Completely different person, and this guy's looking for a Bagon. And I just got a level 1 Bagon right before this.
Maybe you should trade it.
And I don't want to waste time during the video. And now I got a Ghastly with no name. Oh, Modest Ghastly. And looks like it has good IVs, judging by how it has at least an above average special attack stat for a level 1. Though I'm not going to be using a Gengar, so it really doesn't matter. But might be good trade bait one day. A Honedge. A Japanese Honedge. So it may or may not be a nickname at all. If it is, I have no way of knowing. And it's pretty much useless, it looks like. Okay, maybe not. It has a quiet nature, so less speed, more special attack. But I'm not quite sure about the IVs. The IVs look... this thing is perfect for a Trick Room team, but I'm never going to use a Double Aid or H-Slash because H-Slash is Ubers. And I'm never going to use a Trick Room team, so I don't need that. The people getting these Pumpkaboos, it actually might seem a little weird because I'm recording this a week before Halloween. But people sometimes say that all month long, so I guess it still fits. I'm getting people much faster than I did in the Trico video.
Good.
Heat more. Even if that's a good heat more, there is no such thing as a good heat more.
So some Pokemon are just naturally bad for battling, no
Yeah,
matter what?
there's a lot of things that just have really no good options for them. That or just really low stats compared to others. That's what the whole point of the tier system is all about. That anything that's really, really bad is in the really low tiers.
Mm-hmm.
And RU and NU is still stretching it, but RU is pretty much as far as you can go where things are viable against anything. In NU, there are some things in NU that are viable, even against OU Pokemon. Like, for one thing, my Walmaria Electrode, that thing is a perfect counter to Talonflame. Got a Larvesta. A defensive Electrode is surprisingly amazing. I'm not even sure if anyone uses it that way. I'm pretty sure I've only ever seen people use Electrodes for screens. So that Larvesta is useless. Frederick from Denmark.
You're trading with a lot of people from other countries today.
Well, that's typically what happens when you trade worldwide, or trade randomly. The only time you can make sure that people are from the same country as you is if you go on the GTS and ask for Pokemon from the same country as you. But that's just because of Masuda methoding that they even have that option to help you ensure that you get something from different countries. So I got a Wurmple, This was clearly caught early game because it was not hatched. It's level 6 and still holding a Pecha Berry.
You can keep the berry.
Yeah, but you don't need to keep the berry. It's not like I'm going to get rid of the berry, but I'll never use it for anything because I already have like 30 berries for Pecha. The only berries that get used are citrus, chesto, and the stat boosting berries. And outside of battle, the EV reducing berries. I don't think anyone uses anything else ever.
Not even a person berry that heals confusion?
No, because you can just switch out to heal confusion.
Because I was thinking of putting a person berry on my Gabite because it has outrage.
Yeah, a better idea might just be to give it a Chesto Berry instead and then give it Rest. That way you can use Rest to get rid of confusion also, and you can heal yourself. Or you can or since it's not a setup thing, you can always just switch out as soon as it gets confused. Alright, so last thing I got was a Zigzagoon, and it's holding a Revive because it's Pickup. And I believe that was the last of the Happy Halloween Pumpkaboos. Now the rest are just named Pumpkaboo. This person is from Japan. An old woman from Japan. Well, they may not actually be an old woman, but they have the elder or the veteran thing. No, not veteran. I think that's... I forgot the class name, but it's the trainer class with the really old woman. And they sent a Sandile named Maskai Man. I'm not sure if that's an other region name or if that was a nickname that probably someone Spanish gave it.
Sounds like an anime reference.
It might just be the French name because it's a French Sandile.
Okay.
I'll just look that up quick. Yeah, the French name is just Masca Man.
Okay.
And it wasn't a Japanese name, so why'd you think that was an anime reference?
I don't know.
This person's from California. Another Zigzagoon! Woohoo! Not. Just named Zigzagoon. A Fione! Which is utterly useless because you can breed 1,000 Fiones. And no nickname. Fiona seems rare, but it's just absurdly common. It's only rare to people who don't have a Manaphy. And even then, you can still just find one on the GTS pretty easily because people who have Manaphys breed probably hundreds of Fiones to trade away to people who think it's rare.
Fiona isn't even used in competitive battling that much.
I don't think so because it's incredibly inferior to Manaphy.
Okay.
I think there's a couple things it can do that Manaphy can't, but its stats are still much lower. So got a Poochyena. And the person's name was Phoebe Wu. But not Wu like a Chinese name, Wu with 2 O's. Halfway through the Pumpkaboos and only 22 and a half minutes in. So we might finish under an hour this time.
Yay! Well, I battled everybody for today on the secret meadow. Need to get to the secret islet so I can train my Pokemon more.
The other Blissey bases on the secret shore, not the islet.
Oh.
And you should take the ones from the secret shore, well, 5 of them at least, and put them into your own secret base. Because the day you do that, that means you get twice. You get to battle them twice that day, and then you just have easier access to them. Also, you're making sure to hit the level release thing before you go in, right?
What level release thing?
I figured that because you should have gotten at least 2 of them to level 100 by now, battling all those Blissies. When you go in the secret base, look for the little gray arcade machine type thing and just activate it. That'll set the Blissies to level 100.
Ah, okay.
So got an Adamant Skarmory and level 16, so I doubt that's any good. Probably just something they caught.
I mean, I'm doing pretty well. Tattle's already on level 79, and Ryan is 73.
You should really use an Arcanine named Shulk. Because the hair. Arcanine's mane just looks exactly like Shulk's hair.
Maybe.
And then whenever you battle someone, you can say that you're really feeling it!
And then all I need is whatever Double Blade's final evolution is.
No, Aegislash is in Ubers, so you can't use that. People can use Doublade, though, if they give it an Eviolite. And I got a Volbeat, which is useless. And no name on it.
Too bad, because I can't name it Minato now. Or Master Sword.
Yeah, Aegislash actually has the Triforce symbol on its shield. Or something that looks very similar to the Triforce symbol.
I never noticed that. Really?
Yeah, look at its shield.
Okay.
It's extremely similar to the Triforce symbol. An Electrike. Probably useless. And no name on it.
Yeah, it does. That's kind of funny. Kind of reminds me of those pearls you place in the statues of goddesses' hands in Wind Waker.
So, someone from Singapore. Yeah, I should have thought about it for a second with naming some of them Happy Halloween, because I don't know if they celebrate Halloween in every country. Most do. At least most European countries do. No idea about South America. Got a Nidoran female. This could actually be useful. It's modest and has hustle. And it might have good IVs. I'm not sure. But I'm still not using a Nidoqueen, so.
Hey, Tommy, what was that other place that you could battle Blissey trainers besides Secret Meadow again?
Go into the secret bases, talk to the people there after you battle them, and then ask them to be your base pal.
Okay.
And if you have welcome mats in your secret base, then... Well, I think you need welcome mats to get them to go to your secret base in the first place, but then you can battle them in your own base also.
Okay.
Scrub. So this has become unintentionally also a training tips video. Modest adaptability Scrub. I'm assuming it has great IVs, because why wouldn't it when it has the best nature and ability for it? But not going to use a drag algae, so there's really nothing new I'm going to use, so it doesn't matter how good the things I get really are. The only things I want to use are a shiny Gorgeist named Camilla and a shiny Gardevoir named Azura. And that is partially the reason why I had all these Pumpkaboos to trade. A Gloom. The drool hanging out of Gloom's mouth is so disgusting. But hilariously disgusting.
For some reason, people, whenever I try to add people for pals, it says there's no room left on your welcome mat.
Then you're going to have to go into your base and first check if you have any secret pals already. If you do, get rid of them. If you don't, it's that you don't have the welcome mats out. You can only have up to 5 people.
Well, I have a bunch of people listed in my secret base.
Do you have any other actual people inside the room?
Nope, just me.
Then you must not have the welcome mats out. You're going to need to remove, unless you have space for 5 more items in there, you need to put out the welcome mat items. Or decorations. And a Wingle. Guessing it's French because it's named Golis. Yes, it's French. On Newsits.
I'm just placing these welcome mats in weird spots. When I get a base in Omega Ruby, I have to get a cool one. Where's your secret base, Tommy?
The cave right below the Safari Zone. And I got a Ralts, but not a shiny Ralts, and even if it was a shiny Ralts, I couldn't name it, so it doesn't matter.
You can always breed it.
Yeah, but I need a shiny Ralts. A shiny female Ralts.
Just use the Masuda method.
I did that for the Pumpkaboos, and I had about 40 of them. And no shinies. Then I got rid of about 10 of them, so I would only have 1 box to trade away.
Wow.
I also tried dex naving for a shiny Ralts a couple times.
I've shiny hunted a few times. It really takes patience.
Yeah, I gave up after... I forget what happened, but something broke the chain on it. Though I don't think the chain actually has anything to do with the shiny rate. It just makes them stronger. A Blossom? Well, not a funny name, but it's just named Sprout. Kind of cute, I guess, but not funny.
If you have any questions on shiny Pokemon and chaining for shinies and all that stuff, you could... think Jaywitz has something on his channel.
Yeah, I saw Jaywitz's video already.
Okay.
That's why I think that the chain doesn't have anything to do with it. I'm pretty sure he said the chain doesn't have anything to do with shiny rate on dex naving. It's the chaining in X and Y that affects the shiny rate.
Oh, okay.
Another Zigzagoon. Wonder Traders are jerks. Well, at least this is kind of a funny name. Its name's Zigzags. Though, let me check if that's actually just a foreign name. Alright, that might just be a foreign name because it's German.
For my secret slogan, I'm choosing Jaeger.
Yeah, mine was We're Cindy for a while, but recently I changed it to Let's Tip the Scales!
That's
Got a
then again,
Vulpix.
you are Robin, so. And besides, it's the V's are the W's are pronounced like V's in German, so it's Wir sind in Wir sind die Jäger.
Useless Vulpix. And what she meant by I'm Robin is that that's my main in Smash. And Oddish. Useless Oddish. Only 3 more
I still need a
Pumpkaboos after that.
Pokemon that knows Sweet Scent, so I still need a Pokemon that can use Sweet Scent, so I can EV train hatched Pokemon later.
Just go catch an Oddish on Route 119, I think. I think all Oddishes are already with Sweet Scent when you catch them.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go get an Oddish once I hatch a Pokemon, though. Tattle is almost to level 100. When she gets to level 100, I'm gonna take a break and hatch her a Trico.
Got an Arkin. Japanese Arkin from an American trader. Half the things on Wonder Trade aren't even coming from the original people. It's just people sending stuff off they got that they didn't like. Liz, are you wonder trading right now?
No.
Because I got someone named Liz.
I'm training Tattle, which, by the way, is almost on level 84.
No, I said I'm trading with someone
Yeah,
named
I
Liz.
heard you.
They gave me a shuppet. Oh, that's right. Your in-game name is Elizabeth anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty useless shuppet. And second to last Pumpkaboo now. Come on, this is the second to last Pumpkaboo. Give me something with a funny name.
Yeah, like that Diggersby you got on
On the Cyndaquil trade video.
It's
Alright, I
so
got a Magikarp. Let this be a troll name. Let this be... It's just called Magikarp. Come on, you're sending a Magikarp over Wonder Trade. Give it some kind of name to troll people with. Who sends a Magikarp without naming it some kind of thing to annoy people?
I could think of a troll nickname for Magikarp.
Derpfish?
No. Bowser.
How exactly is Bowser a troll name for it?
Well, if Magikarp has really bad stats, Bowser's a powerful dragon, and well, you could just nickname something. People think, oh, this thing is named Bowser, it must be powerful, and then when they check the stats, they'd be like,
Oh, I get it now.
oh,
This Magikarp actually might be good because it's adamant, so it might also have good IVs, but I'll check that after I trade this last Pumpkaboo now.
Mm-hmm.
A Doduo! Does it have a name? Nope. Disappointment. Well, time to go check IVs on a few things now. Let's see, Ghastly.
Maybe
Honedge.
sometime I will Wonder Trade with you and give something a funny nickname.
Yeah, but that would kind of defeat the purpose of it.
Hmm.
Well, not the purpose of the video, but it would defeat the fun of getting a funny nickname.
I'm already starting on a box of rejects, so.
Okay, I'll check the IVs on Ghastly, Honedge, Skrelp, and Magikarp.
The file I have in Alpha Sapphire right now is only temporary until I beat Omega Ruby, and then once I beat Omega Ruby, I'll trade everything there, and then play Alpha Sapphire sometime in the future.
So, I forgot what this was already, but it has a attack, defense, special defense, speed. And, alright, so a 5 IV for the Ghastly. It's only missing HP. Not that it needs attack, though. For Honedge, it has HP, attack. That's it.
Will you use that Ghastly for breeding?
Yeah, but I don't want a Gengar, so...
I'll think about taking a Gengar. I might want a Gengar, so I'll think about if I want one or not.
Did you have to suck on a juice packet right at the camera? That was way too loud. Alright, so Magikarp has HP, special defense. That's it. And Scrope has HP, attack, special defense, and speed.
I feel like Sasha from Attack on Titan.
Eating in the middle of doing something?
Yeah. She got in trouble for eating in class in Attack on Titan Junior High. It was really funny. She is also the only person who eats during a dodgeball game.
So that was all the Pumpkaboos. And there's really no better way to end this, I guess. So, see you next time. And maybe I'll trade more Pumpkaboos next Halloween. I don't know.